How to run a $1 million business. Did you know that I currently run 8 businesses plus a nonprofit? Did you know that multiple businesses that I run are $1 million businesses? Well, did you know that most people fail at ever reaching $1 million in their business, and I have done it over and over and over again? Well, I'm going to share with you the secrets on why most people fail in their businesses and how you can successfully launch and run your very own $1 million business. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, no, you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
I'm going to share with you a simple step-by-step process on how to launch, grow, and run a $1 million business. I'm going to share with you 3 secrets on how to run a $1 million business without a lot of stress. I'm going to share with you the biggest problem that most business owners face and why they never reach $1 million because of it. There are so many benefits to being an entrepreneur. The great thing about being an entrepreneur is that you have your own business. Not only does that create freedom for you, it creates freedom for your income. Because I have my own business, I have no limit to the amount of money that I can make. There are years when I've only made about $400,000, and there's years where I've made nearly $10 million. It really just depends on how hard I want to work, how many clients I want to work with, and what I am willing to do for that money. But with a job, I really was capped. I could only make what my salary allowed me to. Maybe I could get a bonus. Maybe I could work some overtime. But as an entrepreneur, not only could I make unlimited amounts of money in my business, I could repeat this process and create multiple businesses that makes millions of dollars in each business. It's such a repeatable thing. Additionally, as a business owner, I'm able to get business credit and business funding for my business. And I can do this with more than one business. Again, I can repeat this and do this over and over in multiple businesses. Being an entrepreneur opens the world up to you, not to just make more money and own your time, but it opens you up to have multiple businesses that are all successful, especially once you figure out how to have that first successful business. So let me tell you how you do that part. So the first thing that you want to do is to make a business plan. I know, this sounds so simple and so cliche, but it is so true. If you do not plan, you will fail, okay? So many people say if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, and that is so true. You must have a plan because that will help you stay on track. The first thing that I have my students do is create a business plan, and it will have inside of it not only what they're going to do in the business, but how they plan on marketing the business, what their goals are for the business, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, and what are some of the exact plans that they plan on doing to make the business successful. So for example, if I start a business doing real estate and I say I want to do some wholesale deals, I'll have a goal. Maybe I'll just do 1 wholesale deal this month, and then the next month I'll do 2, and then the month after that I'll do 3, and the business will just grow and grow. But I have to have a plan, otherwise I'm just going to be lost in my own mind as to what I'm trying to do. Additionally, having a plan gives me something to fall back on. If I ever get lost or forget what I'm doing, I can go back, I can read through my plan, and I can get back on track. Last but not least, if you have a business mentor or a coach, having your business plan helps you be accountable. They can literally look through your plan and hold you accountable to the business plan that you set out. Having a business plan is so important, and it is really easy. And again, if you go to noelsfreegift.com, I have a free template that you can use for a business plan. Check it out right there. Let me tell you the next thing, because this is so important. Step 2 to having a successful $1 million business is you must have a business checking account. One of the things that changed my life and changed my business was having a business checking account, because I could use 3 months worth of business checking account statements in order to get business funding. Literally, there are dozens of lenders that lend even to startups with just 3 months worth of business checking account statement. So literally you can go to places like North One, use the link below, and open up your very own business checking account absolutely free for 3 months. Additionally, you can get it set up in less than 3 minutes. Yes, you literally can go from start to finish and have your account in 3 minutes. You'll also get an ATM card that you can use nationwide at thousands of ATMs absolutely free. Another thing with a business that you must have besides having a great checking account is having a checking account that links to your QuickBooks, to your Stripe, to your Square, to your PayPal. So not only can you take money and put those deposits into your business checking account, you also can accept credit cards and have that money go into your business checking account. This will open up a world of new opportunities for you and your business. Not only will you get money for your business because you're selling things, once you can show that you have money going into this business checking account, you can qualify for even more money for your business. So do not hesitate if you are looking to grow your business to get a North One business checking account. Use the link below and get that started today. Let me tell you the next step, because again, super important. Use virtual assistants. So one of the things that plagued me in my business was hiring more people and being able to clone myself. So when you first start in business, you may start off all by yourself. It may just be you, a solopreneur. But one of the things that I implore you to do is to get a virtual assistant. In many cases, you can find someone that you can hire for $2 or $3 per hour. It does not have to be a United States citizen. There are sites like Fiverr, Fiverr, sites like Upwork, UPWORK.com, and other virtual assistant sites where you can literally hire a virtual assistant, someone that's remote, maybe in a different country, to help answer your phones, to help answer your emails, to help you with social media, to do your marketing. One of the amazing things that I was able to do with a virtual assistant when I first got started was for having this person to send my social media posts out. I absolutely hated social media. I did. I know y'all see Noelle and y'all like, she's a big star, but I literally hated social media. And so when I hire a virtual assistant, that person was posting on all of my social media platforms for me, and it was only costing me about $2 per hour. It was amazing, super inexpensive, and it was a big lift to my business. Additionally, not only could this person do social media, they were able to do Facebook and Instagram ads for me. This was growing my business exponentially. Also, when I did real estate, I would get a virtual assistant and they could do skip tracing and find properties for me and even find deals for me for houses that I can fix and flip or do wholesale deals on. Again, it is limitless what you can teach a virtual assistant to do, and you do not have to spend a lot of money or take a long time to hire people. A lot of these companies already have vetted these people, or they have already worked as virtual assistants for lots of other entrepreneurs, and they will gladly work for you. You just give them access to your email, your social media, or whatever it is that you need them to work, and they can get started immediately, which is a big lift to your business and allows you to do what you do best in your business. Outsource low value items. So like I said, virtual assistants can help you in your business, and this will be a big lift to you running a multi-million-dollar business with just a few people. But you want them to do all of the low value things that bring you value in your business, but things that waste your time. So as an entrepreneur, I spend most of my time making content and talking to big deal type people, multi-million-dollar people. But my virtual assistants can answer the phone, they can respond to some emails, they can make memos for me, they can write out certain things. They can do some of the low value things in my business that need to be done, but does not take away from me doing the high value things. I need to be talking to clients. I need to be making YouTube and social media content. I need to be working with publishers and producers and banks so that I can get those endorsement deals. Those are the things that are high value in my business and what I spend my time doing. But answering emails, answering the phones, making memos, writing out, different little things, I have virtual assistants doing, and I outsource that stuff while I spend my time doing the high value stuff. This is how you truly run a multi-million-dollar business with just a small staff. Then last but not least, someone should be working on your business every single day. If you want to run a multi-million-dollar business and you want to be successful with running this business, of course, you're going to have a real business, one that's registered with the Secretary of State, has an EIN, a business phone number, a business website, and a business email. Those 5 things make you an actual business, so make sure that you have them. However, you will also need someone to be working in the business every single day. You can't just work on the business 1 or 2 times a week and think that you have a business. But if you are able to hire a virtual assistant, for example, someone from Fiverr or Upwork, they can work in your business every single day. They can send posts out every single day. They can post on your social media. They can send emails out to your email list every day. They can market and check on your ads every single day. There's always something in your business that needs to be worked on every single day. And if you're truly going to have a successful business, then someone, not necessarily you, but someone needs to be working in your business every single day. I have created a full training that's over an hour long just for you. Go to @NoellsFreeTraining.com and watch my full training on my exact formula for investing in real estate without money or credit. I literally teach you my full strategy on how from my parents' basement I was able to make lots of money and become the multimillionaire that you see today. This full training was just a little bit too long for me to put on YouTube and is only up for a limited amount of time. So go to NoellsFreeTraining.com today and take advantage of this full training and start implementing. That's Noelle, Noelle with an S, NoellsFreeTraining.com. I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle. To your success.